Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and let's get into the video. So in Bank Nifty today market opens gap up and after that immediately took resistance from that zone and it made low around 40,800 which previously act as a major resistance level. You can clearly see here that and previously I also told you that if it opens large gap up then it may be show some negative movement because we have gap pending here. So if it opens around that zone then there may be new seller try to sell Bank Nifty there. So today market gap opens gap up around 40,970 and it made the low around 40,800. But at the end market closes around round level 41,000. So tomorrow is expiry day and you can clearly see here that if tomorrow market closes above 41,000 by any chance in 15 or 5 minutes and shows any kind of positive movement, then you can take it for buying and your immediate target will be 14,200 to 250 and we need only 100 to 200 point rapid movement in 1 or 2 minutes for making profits in expiry day basically on Bank Nifty. So if tomorrow market opens flat and try to close this above 14,000 and shows positive movement, then you can take that for buying. So let's assume that if it opens a gap up around 14,200, so previously we have seen some large selling pressure here. If it opens a gap up around that zone, then it may be show some selling pressure there because from the last 3 to 4 days it continuously goes up. So if it should not open gap up, if it opens flat as I said, then you can take trade for buying. But if it opens gap down or if it trades below 40,800, that is today's support level, then you can expect some selling pressure here also. But let's look into 15 minute candle for taking any kind of buying or selling trade tomorrow. You can clearly see here that in 15 minutes from the last 2 to 3 days it continuously trades in that range, which is a very steep range. It continuously goes up and hit immediately resistance from that trend line and continuously took support from that trend line. So tomorrow market opens around that zone which is 14,000 to 14,070 and if it trades above 14,070 or 50 and shows any kind of positive movement, as I said, then you can take trade for buying. But if it opens gap down, then it needs to at least trades below 40,800 because today it continuously took support from that 40,800 which previously act as a major resistance level. That resistance level right now major act as a major support level, so it needs to closes below that for taking any kind of selling trade. It may be happens that if it opens a gap down around 40,800 and if it shows any kind of positive movement, then you can also take trade for buying and target will be around 14,000 to 14,100. So that's all about Bank Nifty. Now let's look into Nifty in 1 day candle chart. In Nifty you can clearly see here that it make a strong positive movement here. In Bank Nifty also made a strong positive candle, but in Nifty you can clearly see here that it opens flat and it continuously goes out until 17,570. So today Nifty covers that gap. So my suggestion would be it may be goes up or may not be goes up tomorrow because you have clearly see here that today it already closes that gap and Bank Nifty needs to close that gap, so you can take trade for buying in Bank Nifty. But if in Nifty if it opens flat and if it trades above 17,600 and shows positive movement after that, then you can take trade for buying and target will be around 7,700 to 7,730. But if it opens gap up, large gap up, then it may be show negative movement here because from the last 3 to 4 days it continuously shows positive movement and one day it pauses here and when it breaks that it shows positive movement here. So it needs to open flat or open small gap up for taking any kind of buying trade. If it opens large gap up, then you can take trade for selling. For taking any kind of buying or selling trade, we need to look into 15 minute candle. In 15 minute candle, you can clearly see that today market opens flat and when it closes above 7,430, it continuously shows positive movement here because previously we have seen selling pressure around that zone. So today it closes above that, it continuously shows positive movement there. So it right now looks positive to me. As I said, if it opens flat or opens gap up and if it trades above 17,570, then you can take trade for buying and target will be around 7,700. But if it opens gap down or if it trades below 7,500 today act as a major support level. So if it trades below that, then you can take trade for selling and our target will be around 7,440 to 7,420. So if in Nifty it opens small gap up or flat and shows positive movement, then you can take trade for buying. If it opens large gap up, then you can expect any kind of selling trade around that higher price. So that's all about Bank Nifty and Nifty. Now let's look into Bank Nifty components, because if you wanted to take trade in Bank Nifty options, then you need to look into Bank Nifty components during market hours. So our first Bank Nifty components will be HDFC Bank, and in HDFC Bank you can clearly see that today market opens gap up around 1620 and it continuously shows positive movement and made high around 1660. So right now it looks more positive but you can clearly notice here that from the last 7 to 8 days it continuously shows positive movement here. So if tomorrow market opens flat and closes above 1660, then after that you can take trade for buying. But if it opens gap down, gap up and shows any kind of negative movement, then you can take trade for selling immediately. And as I said, tomorrow is expiry day, then it maybe goes down until 1640 to 1635. Now let's look into ICICI Bank. In ICICI Bank, we can clearly say that it continuously try to trades below that range, which is 880 to 885. But in the last moment, buyers are added there, and it closes above 885. So if tomorrow market once again trades above 886 or 88 and shows positive movement, then you can take trade for buying, and target will be around 892, round level 900. Now let's look into SBI Bank. In SBI Bank, it continuously trades in that range, which is 530 to 520. So my suggestion would be let it closes below that 520 for taking any kind of selling trade. But if it trades above 525, then you can take trade for buying, and target will be around 530. In Kotak Bank, it continuously previously took resistance from that 1750 to 1760 level. So today it also made high around 1760, but closes around 1751. So my suggestion would be, if tomorrow market once again opens flat or opens gap up and trades above 1755 or 1758 and shows positive movement, then you can take trade for buying, and target will be around 1717 to 1780. In Axis Bank, you can clearly see that today market opens gap up and it immediately hit resistance from that higher zone. So my suggestion would be, if tomorrow market once again trades above 860 and shows positive movement, then you can take trade for buying, and target will be around 872 round level 880. Now let's look into our last bank, which is IndusInd Bank. In IndusInd Bank, you can clearly see that today market opens gap up around 1090 and continuously hit resistance from that zone and made low around 1060. So my suggestion would be, if tomorrow market once again trades below 1060 or 62 and shows negative movement, then you can take trade for selling. Target will be around 1044. But if it opens gap up above 1075 or 70 and shows positive movement, then you can take trade for buying. Our first target will be 1080, next target will be 1090. So that's all about today, guys. If you like my video, please share it and subscribe my channel. And if you have any kind of doubt, then let me know in the comment box.